Supportive of that. Hey everybody, this is Camille Brickhouse and you're listening to Covalent TV.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, La Boricua Badass, the brightest star in the sky, the greatest that beat the greatest, La Boricua Badass, the flavor gang leader, and you're watching Covalent TV. Oh,
Daryl and Werner, I want to send so much love. I heard about Covalent TV and I wanted to say thank you for, making wrestling fans happy, for the gaming and everything. Like, you guys are amazing. Keep up the good work. And to everybody else out there, thank you for listening and watching Covalent TV. Sending so much love. Stay safe, stay positive, and stay sane. Love you guys. Mwah.
Hello, my name is Maria Canales-Bennett, and I am the First Lady of Professional Wrestling, and you're watching Covalent TV.
Hey guys, you're watching Covalent TV with my friends, and this is Kayla Sparks here, and make sure you tune in and stay positive and girl power.
Don Lemon. No, I'm playing. That ain't how we kicking shit off, man. That ain't how we kicking shit off, man. We've made it to the middle of the week. We got the good energy and the good vibes flowing in. Get that shit popping, man. Y'all know exactly what the hell is going on. We got to talk about that good work as always, man. So that means welcome to your AEW Dynamite live review. It is your boy, Mr. Starks, and
Big Dub.
What is happening, man? What is going on? I know we had a couple people, you know what I'm saying, from North Carolina that is in that motherfucker tonight, so it's going to take them a minute to get in here, That's perfectly fine, as long as you are supporting real professional wrestling, we don't give a damn what you do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So salute to everybody that is in here, man. If you are in here, you got a job to do, man. You have a job to do. Wipe your feet on the way in with a like, a comment, a share. Share it to Facebook groups, retweet. I don't care what you got to do. Put it on whatever feed you have to. Broadcast it to your local advertisement board right off the expressway. Get creative. I believe in y'all creativity, so I need y'all to get creative when it comes to shouting out Covalent TV, because we make sure to bring it to the table every single time that we get in front of these cameras, so we ask that you do the same for us, okay? Now, Catherine doing something in front of a camera is completely different. We are not going to talk about that. That is her business, and that is her $20 that she made.
Monthly.
That's it. That's all she, that's all she got. 1 hour's work for an entire month. That's right. And we are going to do our job as well. Bring you beautiful people the news, holding one special, dumbass accountable, and bring you facts, data, and statistics as we go. You know what I'm saying? Soundboard being weird tonight, but that is okay. I will get it right back going. And we ain't going to play around, man. Y'all know what we do. We get straight to it these days. Let's go ahead and get into 10 news.
Tony gave an interview with Q101.
Did he give an interview with your mic that sound like you in the bathroom? Is your mic working?
It should be. Can you hear me now?
It don't sound like it's routed to that mic. You know I'm an engineer, bro. I can hear that shit. It don't sound like
it's all hooked up.
It's not routed to that mic. It's
Now?
not. I'm telling you, it's not.
How about now?
Nope. I'm pretty sure everybody else hears it too. It sounds like you in a bathroom. Let's see. We gonna see. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Technical difficulty minute. Here we go.
How about now?
Nope. Still the same. I don't know how the fuck that happens. Like, that's crazy. All right, y'all. But go ahead. Finish the story and then we'll get that sorted. Let's go. Finish the story, sir. Okay, now he's not even talking. Well, I'm going to pull the story up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to pull the story up. I already know what he was talking about, ladies and gents. Tony Khan did give an interview with Q101 today, and there were some interesting notes and there were some interesting details that took place because, you know, Tony Khan giving interviews, sometimes he could just say the same thing over and over again, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? All right, there it is. Oh, wait, no, that's the one where he took the picture with old boy. Hold on one second, y'all. I got y'all. Don't you worry. And while I'm doing that, let me read a couple comments. Matthew Shelton is already in the building. He was in the building for AEW, and he's already in the building over here. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Now, I don't know if this is the story, but I'm going to go ahead and read what I went ahead and reported on real quick. And that's that he's feeling good regarding current discussions between AEW and WBD. Said right now it's the most important time ever in AEW. We're on the verge of the most important deal we'll ever make this upcoming media rights, and it's been great working with WBD on the future. For all these years, we've had so much great experience with WBD, and now under the leadership of David Zaslav, the company for us, the connection, the things we've been able to do, I think is getting stronger and stronger. Werner, just shake your head no if that wasn't it, but even if it wasn't, that was it. Okay, cool. All right. Now, there was a lot of drones that were going, that's a nothing burger, and I'm sorry, maybe I'm the only one that sees this. Maybe I am the only one that sees this. It seems like Tony Khan's excitement about this TV deal is going up and up and up and up and up as the weeks go by. It doesn't seem like his hopes are dwindling. It doesn't seem like he wants to negotiate outside of Warner Brothers Discovery. I think he's trying to do it in good faith. You know what I'm saying? I think he's trying to do it in good faith and act in good faith. There you go. Hold on, wait, talk.
Test.
You know, we just gonna have to roll with it for tonight's stream. We just gonna have to roll with it. No, it's okay. We just gonna have to roll with it. But yeah, no, it seems like Tony Khan is, you know, acting in good faith with WBD, and he wants to get a deal done. Now, me and Werner both think that he should still see if he could get an offer elsewhere. You know, I don't know. Look, okay. So the way Tony's talking now, if I know business like I know business, the way Tony is talking now, it does sound like something like a number has been agreed upon in principle, just like what's been reported. But it kind of seems like David is kind of giving him that just hold on one second. Let me see what's going on with this NBA shit first. And then, like, it seems like he's kind of giving him the runaround a little bit. Which, again, spins the block on what we've said before, which is why I think he should get a second deal or a deal match. At bare minimum, a deal match. Go out there in the open marketplace, see if he could at bare minimum get a deal match. And if he could get a deal match, I would come back to David and be like, bro, we either going to sign on the dotted line or I'm going to go over here. Because that's what WWE would do.
Yeah.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's be honest here. I get it. He's trying to be loyal. He's trying to wait until WBD gets some stuff sorted. I get that. I completely understand it. But, dude, you got to get your paper.
I don't think that's going to be sorted in the next 6 months.
Which is why I'm saying I feel like David is kind of giving him the runaround. Now, I know it's was it supposed to be today or tomorrow? It's some big thing going on with Warner Brothers Discovery where they're going to be doing like announcements. Warner, can you pull that up? It was something that like it wasn't an upfronts. Like upfronts have already happened, but it's something going on that Warner Brothers Discovery is supposed to talk about their content slate or something? Let me see.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, it's supposed to. I don't know if that was supposed to happen today or tomorrow.
They did post a $10 billion loss, though.
Yeah, because that's what happens when people overestimate their values in business.
Yeah.
That is what that was. That was called an overestimation of profit, which I'm sure if somebody actually had the balls to get that data about WWE, they would realize that WWE probably isn't doing that great in revenue. I'm sorry, not revenue, profit. Well, same thing. All right, let me see what we got. Okay, I noticed this. Werner, I'm going to say this again. I'm going to call this out because it always makes me laugh. Guys, before we even went on camera, I was saying this to myself earlier today. I was like, man, if Dynamite has a good show tonight, I'm not even going to get demoralized when I look at the viewership because I'm almost certain the viewership is going to look like garbage. We have 3 people in here right now.
That's sad.
I'm not even mad, though. Like, and the stream didn't go out or nothing like that. Everything's fine. I'm telling you, it doesn't even shock me anymore. The bias towards other programming, I'm going to leave it at that because I don't want to go on a WWE rant tonight. The bias towards other programming really shows me what some people who watch us, think of content that isn't WWE. I'm going to put it that way. I'm not going to put no accusations on nobody. I'm just going to say that really shows me something that I kind of already knew. But it's really embarrassing on y'all behalf more than it is ours. Whoever decides to skip out on these streams because it's not WWE, that shit is corny to me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like that brand loyalty will get you nowhere. There's other stuff out there. We talked about that last stream. It's other stuff out there. Get out there and enjoy it. You know what I mean? And most of your favorite podcasters don't even cover AEW. And if they do cover it, they cover it just to fucking hate it. We're actually here to give analysis. So share the stream. Retweet it. Share it to Facebook groups. You can share any other article. Share it to Facebook groups right now. Get this popping. This is a joke. Go ahead.
I'm seeing Barkley re-upped with TNT.
Okay, fuck it. I don't want to go through.
Yeah.
I don't want to spend 30,000 years trying to run through this shit. Okay, yeah. But yeah, it was something I saw though that was like they're supposed to be announcing. I don't even know what they were supposed to be announcing. I don't know, but I don't know if that was supposed to be for today or tomorrow. But Tony, stop being Mr. Nice Guy, bro. Go out there and get you another deal. Go out there and get you a deal match and see if David will actually sign off on your deal. Stop letting him hold up your money. You know what I'm saying? You have a structured settlement and you need cash now.
Call JG Wentworth, 877 cash now.
You didn't cut pyro out of your product. You didn't cut so much stuff out of your product that you probably think people didn't notice, but they did. Because people noticed it when WWE did it too. Okay? But yeah, I wish somebody, and Warner brought up that Warner Brothers Discovery losing money thing. I wish somebody would really do that when it comes to WWE. Because I'm sure the findings would be hilarious. Because if you're asking me, do I think WWE is a year-over-year profitable company? My answer is no. At least not to the margin that people think it is. At least not to the profit margin that people think it is. If you spend $3 million and you make back $4 million, while that is a profit, that's not a good. If you're making a movie and you do that, that movie is considered a flop. And that's what I think is going on probably with WWE's financials, but WWE holds their financials so close to the chest that we'll never know WWE's profit margins. Didn't they say not that long ago, Werner, that they're not at liberty to give that away and stuff? Some bullshit like that.
Proprietary information.
Yeah, proprietary information. To me, that's telling in itself. WWE ain't going to show them profit margins. They're not going to show those profit margins. They'll tell you what their revenue was, but they won't tell you what they spent.
TKO's earnings call is tomorrow.
Oh, Oh, look at that. Look at that. And I didn't even know that, guys. I didn't even know that. See, we'll have that talk. We'll have that talk on Friday then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, something else I wanted to bring up. Desperation on behalf of WWE. This was my little tidbit of news for today. We couldn't go live on it yesterday because, I'm sorry, I don't want to be one of those podcasters that any little news story that fucking breaks, we're clicking the camera live, because I don't know, that gets watered down after a while.
Facts.
Then people don't feel a need to watch your weekly shows. They just kind of go, oh, I'll wait until some breaking news happens and then I'll watch them. And, no, you create an environment that your viewers will kind of just like say, I'm good. I don't really want to watch it. Okay. So the desperation in WWE taking NXT back on the road, starting in Chicago, which is kind of funny. The desperation in that, in my eyes, is like, that tells me, you know what, I'm going to make a correction. I'm going to make a revision. That tells me WWE must have a little bit of money to blow. I think that Netflix deal might have gave them a little bit of money to blow. Because there's no way they think taking NXT back on the road is going to be profitable for them. There's no way. There's no way. And you want to know what I think this is, Werner? I think this is the Fox deal thing all over again. They know that they made out like bandits with that CW deal, and the CW is not going to make their money back on it, so they're trying to make that really great first impression. You remember how they loaded up that first SmackDown on Fox?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think this is. I think this is WWE pulling an okie doke on another network, and they're going, look, see, we are a big deal. We're running the Allstate Arena, and then we're running St. Louis. And they're trying to sell the CW on the fact that NXT is a big fucking deal.
Not only that, with their terrible business practices, once they run those arenas, no other wrestling company can come in the month before or the month after WWE. So that really hurts AEW.
So here's my thing.
Ring of Honor and any other.
Here's my thing.
Indie.
Hold on, time out. Here's my thing. Because I don't want it to detract from the point of desperation. Here's why that seems very desperate to me. Because if WWE was so confident that NXT is this great fucking product, they were so confident that NXT spoke for itself, and they felt like it was such a good show that they could load it up with John Cena, Cody Rhodes, The Undertaker, blah, 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 right? And CM Punk and Randy Orton, who's going to be on, the Chicago episode and St. Louis episodes respectfully. Why on earth is WWE running out here and trying to make it seem like this is something that they've always done? That's the part that seems so desperate to me. They're trying to make it seem like, oh, this is just regular shit for us. We always ran NXT on the road. They had Shawn Michaels talking from a private jet. I'm like, stop. Please stop trying to make it seem like this is something commonplace. Please stop trying to make it seem like this is something commonplace. Please. No, if it's so good, run it out of that little fucking warehouse you run it out of.
Mm-hmm.
If it's that great, if the WWE product, no matter what it is, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, or please, you could do it wherever you at. To me, just pulling it out of that warehouse they film it from alone reeks of fucking desperation. This is supposed to be the product that is so much better than AEW. This is the same product that's supposed to have the better women's division than AEW. Right? Now, somebody might say, Daryl, you're contradicting yourself. if they think the show is so great, why do you think they shouldn't take it out on the road? Because deep down inside, they know that shit sucks, homie. They gonna sell out Chicago. They gonna sell out St. Louis. And then after that, it's gonna go in the mud. The CW is going to be in the red on this deal. Just like Fox was in the red on the SmackDown deal. But they're trying to put on their Sunday's best. They're trying to put on their tux and show that they could dress up real nice for the ball. And they're going to drop it. The ball, that is. Yeah, you can wear your tux on draft day, but eventually you're going to have to step out on that field and perform. And NXT has proven in the past that when it's went out on the road, it can't perform. It can't compete, nor can it perform. Do we forget how many weeks Dynamite beat NXT? Why are they trying to trot out a product that can't perform? Somebody might say, why are you so frustrated? Because people will tell you this shit performs. It doesn't. The WWE brainwashing will make you think this is a big deal when it isn't. This rebranding, this repackaging, you could wrap a motherfucking turd in a Hershey's chocolate bar wrapper. It's still shit, homie. So WWE, stop perpetrating. Stop trying to make it seem like you have a product that's roadworthy when this shit is going to flop, because once they realize you got motherfuckers down there with theme songs at the beginning, it says, he's so bouncy. People go like, what the fuck is this shit? The casual viewer that's going to click onto it on vacation from their hotel room, going to watch it and hear, he's so bouncy, and cut that shit off. It's amateur hour garbage. And WWE continues to finesse these fucking TV networks into believing their product is something that it's not. It's frustrating. Because there's so much better shit out there. But here's Shawn Michaels' fucking cross-eyed ass telling you, oh yeah, it's going to be a big deal. We're going to be at the Allstate Arena. For what? You'll never capture that black and gold magic ever again. Ever. Y'all will never capture that magic ever again. And between me and you, I think the ratings on fucking the CW are going to be worse than they are on USA. If not the same. It's so frustrating, bro. It's so frustrating watching this company finesse people just on name value.
I'm actually going to be surprised if they sell out.
No, it's going to sell out those first two shows, bro. The Chicago and St. Louis ones are going to sell out, bro. You know how drones are, dog. You know how drones are, bro. They galvanize, get their money together in a pool and dive in it.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know how those motherfuckers are. But give your thoughts on the whole TV deal and them going back to a traveling schedule, or maybe a semi-travel schedule.
The travel schedule is not going to work for them.
It's not.
It's not. It's going to fall flat. They're going to get down. They're going to have like indie level crowds at big arenas because they have it in their inflated heads that this is a third brand because they want to get a TV deal for it so they can pay for this performance center. And it's going to fall flat on their face. And then they're going to be, I'd say, what, 6 months till they go back full time to the PC.
And within that amount of time, the CW is going to realize we have made a terrible fucking mistake,
and they won't be able to get out of it.
We have made a terrible mistake.
I'm sure they made language.
You know what I actually want to see in my lifetime, and I hope to see in my lifetime? And this isn't even me, and somebody might say, oh, so you're rooting for their failure. If it's a company that can afford to take a couple failures It's
Yeah.
that damn company. I want to see WWE get canceled by somebody in my lifetime. I want to see a network actually have the balls to cancel WWE. And I think this CW deal is the first time ever we might actually see that. I think the CW is going to realize they made a big mistake, and they're going to be like, you know what? See if USA Network can take you back.
I would hope that if they do get canceled, that Ari really looks at the creative structure of WWE.
Dog, okay, so it might be debate night, ladies and gentlemen. It might be debate night. They will never look at their creative structure in the wrong, Warner.
No, I don't think so either. But if they failed, I would hope. But I don't think that's going to happen because Ari had such a hard on for Vince. Why wouldn't he have such a hard on for Hunter?
Guys, here's why I say WWE's creative structure will never be looked at in the wrong. Okay? They look at all of these people that flock to these trash-ass pay-per-views, or please, they look at all these fucking trash-ass weekly television shows that these people flock to. They look at all of these social media responses defending this terrible creative, and they go, nope, nothing's wrong. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's the problem. Because I've said this a million times, and I'll say it a million more. I don't care who hears it and gets their fucking feelings hurt. I don't care who hears it and gets their fucking feelings hurt. In the mind of a WWE fan, they can do no wrong. Don't matter what it is. Y'all, this ain't even my drone accountability. We ain't even got to that portion of the show. I dead ass also. I'm not even kidding. Y'all. I'm telling you, this shit pissed me off so bad. If y'all wonder why I seem a little vitriolic tonight, this is why. I dead ass saw a report from WrestleNomics about how Janelle Grant is going to be able to petition for her medical records to see what the WWE doctor that Vince was paying for was giving her and what it was doing to her body. And I literally saw the first comment underneath it say, anything to distract from those AEW Dynamite ratings, huh?
God.
These are the fucking people we dealing with. That is why the WWE creative structure will never change. Because you have people that will literally die for that company. They will fall on their sword for the WWE. It is a cult. That is why the creative structure for WWE will never change. It would take for every WWE show to be canceled at once for that to happen. And even then, I still don't think it would happen. WWE fans will still find a way to spin it and try and make it a good thing. Now it's going to be a more intimate experience. You actually have to go to the shows. They'd probably come up with something else. I'm so tired of that fucking company.
Me too.
I'm tired of that company. I'm tired of their fans. I'm tired of their shitty shows. It's to a point now where I feel like drones isn't good enough.
No, cultists.
It's a joke. And I hope the CW is the first motherfuckers, seemingly in ever, to cancel WWE. Because I guarantee you, after the arena dates that they have booked failed, they're going to go, uh-oh, what did we do? Y'all, the last time they tried to do that NXT on the road shit, who remembers what was happening?
Undisputed Era.
No. I ain't talking about something that's happening on the product. I'm talking about what was happening at the actual show. Exactly. You're drawing a blank, so keep it to yourself. They had to tarp off half of the fucking arena the last time they tried this. And you know what was happening simultaneously? That was happening on the main roster too. Which is why I don't know why WWE fans talk so much shit about AEW's attendance. Like WWE wasn't tarping off arenas just fucking 6 years ago.
Or on Saturday night on the hard cam side.
Right. I'm just so fed up. Y'all, I'm sorry. This is going to be a fed up stream. I told y'all may get one of these a month. Y'all just going to have to fucking deal with it. This is a fed up stream. Literally fed up. I'm just so over it. I'm so over the discourse that WWE is this untouchable fucking giant, when in all actuality, if you actually watching these shows, you realize it's horse shit, and these people act like they're in a damn cult, and if they buck against the cult, they're gonna get hung out to dry on a fucking oak tree or something. People are dead ass afraid to state their opinions on their own personal pages because of these weirdos. People are getting doxxed because of these weirdos. People are being told they shouldn't have opinions on pro wrestling by these weirdos. And I was trying not to go on the WWE rant, but man, when I saw the news about the TV deal, I said, damn, would David Zaslav be doing this if this was WWE on the other end of the phone?
No.
Right. I don't fucking get it. Like, what are you holding out for, dude? Sign the fucking deal. Sign off on the paper so AEW can get to the fucking money. Even with its ups and downs, Tony Khan is putting the work to earn that TV deal, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because if this was WWE, this deal would have already been signed. Hell, remember, Werner, me and you were shocked when we found out WWE didn't have a TV deal going into, like, what month was it? May?
Yeah.
We were like, what the fuck is going on over there?
Yeah.
Because normally USA drops to their knees and get their mouth nice and wet for WWE months before the TV deal is up.
Yeah. Sometimes even years.
Come on, bro. I just really hate the landscape of professional wrestling right now.
Well, I think this proves that David Zaslav really doesn't like AEW and is just being courteous to Tony.
He's friend zoning him.
Yeah.
Look at the quotes that Tony Khan is giving. He's talking like a dude in the friend zone.
Mm-hmm.
Everything's going good. Yeah, I think we had a productive discussion. That's friend zone babble. That is friend zone babble. See, but somebody has to be in bed with him on the other side. So that's making me wonder who's in bed with David on the other side that's keeping him from being with Tony Khan. Because it don't seem like it's the NBA at this point. Dog, if you want to sign off on that money, you can sign off on it. You got it. You playing with house money, bro.
I wonder if he's talking to Nick quietly.
Somebody is in his ear, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It just shouldn't be taking this damn long.
No, it shouldn't.
And I swear, if I was Tony Khan, I'd be on the phone with other networks like, hey, what can you offer me?
Mm-hmm.
Now, hold on. Now, let me say this too, though. Tony Khan, this was your doofus move of the decade, homie. When the CW came there to offer you a deal,
yeah,
for Ring of Honor, and you turned it down at the forum, you had a deal on the table, you could have broke bread. That was some dumbass shit, homie. One-itis will get you fucked up out here. You want to know what I mean by that, Werner? What is a man? Who is a happier man? A man that has options or a man that only is just stuck with one person?
Options.
Who's happier, Werner? A man with multiple businesses or one business?
Multiple.
Tony Khan got one-itis like a fucking simp.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm negotiating with David. I'm okay. Thank you, though. No. This is business.
No.
That's probably why he playing you to the left right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because when he saw that story, he was like, oh, I could make this little simp wait.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if it breaks that the deal is agreed to and numbers start coming out tomorrow, I will apologize for every word I said on this stream thus far.
But I doubt that's happening.
But I doubt it. Right. Fuck out of here.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it was announced at World's End. They're going to string it along until World's fucking end, or at least that month.
I'm just so tired of hearing simp babble coming from Tony Khan, and I'm so tired of WWE drones scoreboarding every morning that they wake up and realize AEW doesn't have a new TV deal.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. It makes social media a shitty place to just scroll. Because here's the long and short of it. Here's something that y'all, if y'all don't understand this, y'all must not be paying attention, or y'all don't care enough. Once this deal is announced, because AEW is going to get a TV deal. To me, it's just a matter of where now, because David is playing with them. When AEW gets a new TV deal, you know what the new argument is going to be, y'all. Do y'all know what the new argument is going to be? Don't freeze up our comment section. Y'all did so good on SummerSlam. Y'all did so good on Raw. But then we get to AEW Dynamite and y'all want to be in this comment section doing one comment every 5 fucking minutes. Let's not do this tonight. I shared the YouTube link on Twitter too. Retweet that right now.
I shared the Facebook stream.
Fernando said Tony Khan messed up really bad not taking a Ring of Honor deal with the CW. I don't know what he was thinking.
I think it's part of that one-itis. I think that he probably thought he could get a deal with AEW and Ring of Honor all at once with David.
Ring of Honor is cold product, Tony. I'm sorry. Somebody has to tell you.
Yeah.
Somebody has to look you in your fucking face and tell you. And we never talked about the Will Washington being a snake thing. We never got around to talking about that.
No.
He's not going to tell you either, bro. It's crazy how people who aren't even backstage in your promotion know more about backstage in your promotion than you do. Like when I heard Devon say that on that podcast clip that Werner sent me, I don't like being the I knew that or the I told you so guy, because it comes off douchey. But I mean, like, if I saw something already, I'm going to say I saw it already. If I heard something already, I'm going to say I heard it already. I don't care how it comes off. I don't. But when Werner said that to me, I was in my mind, I'm like, I knew this though. I've spoken about it on the show. I told Werner what happened when I went to StarCast and he saw me. That boy looked like he saw a damn ghost. He had the not him look on his face. And y'all want to know something funny about that stream? Werner, you want to know something funny about that stream? That is the only stream that we have ever had on Covalent TV history to not only be demonetized, but age restricted.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that.
Ain't that interesting? Ain't that interesting? We don't have any other age-restricted streams on our platform. None. I could post screenshots for proof. None. But that one video after that StarCast was. And I said, well, la-dee-fucking-da. Demonetized and age-restricted? Interesting. Very interesting. The same day I see you, I get a stream practically killed in the algorithm. Yeah, he looked at me like, oh no. But like any snake, he has his yes men around him. That's who he had around him when I saw him. He had his Grapsody people. And then when I saw him at the Dynasty scrum, he looked at me like, who let you in here? It went from I'm scared for my life to who let you in here? He had this look on his face. Like, even when I walked up to him and confronted him and shook his hand, he had this look on his face like, oh, God. Oh, dude. Man, how did this slip through the cracks? And now all of a sudden, the emails from AEW are coming in a little funny. Now all of a sudden, I'm finding out that I'm getting media stuff after the event is over and all types of weird shit, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that ain't no coinky dink, homie. That ain't no fucking coinky dink. That ain't no. So Tony Khan, instead of having people that are snakish backstage that everybody knows are fucking snakes, because everybody knows, bro. Everybody knows the cancers you have backstage but you. So hearing Devon say, you got Will Washington back there, and pretty much everybody I've talked to from AEW says that the dude is a fucking snake. You can't even identify the snakes in the grass. So what make you think talking with David Zaslav and this motherfucker is running you across the goddamn track and field for you to get this TV deal done? What makes you think you know what's actually going on, homie? You need to grab control of the fucking reins and get some intelligence in your brain about what's going on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Because WWE keeps scoreboarding you even through mediocrity. WWE is the most mediocre it's ever been, and they're still scoreboarding you because you're too dumb to snip off the motherfucking cancers, including your own ego.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you want to say, man?
Fire Britt Baker and Will Washington.
Fix this.
Fire all the snakes. Get Bryan Danielson in there. Find all the snakes and root them out.
Let's get this, man. Y'all playing with us, bro. Every time it's a good Dynamite, I swear our viewership always look fucking funny style. Can we please get this up over 10 likes? Please and thank you. Scroll down and hit that thumbs up button. We not finna play these motherfucking games, man. Y'all not finna play with us every goddamn Wednesday because y'all secretly enjoy WWE more than AEW. And when we do these streams, y'all don't want to fucking tune in. No, man. Mm-hmm. Hell no. We not doing that. Scroll down and hit that like button. It is no excuse. I'm just so fed up, man. I'm so fed up, dog. And don't sit here and act like we complaining and none of that good shit. No, we kept the energy cool and we kept it, you know, fun and all that the last few streams. No, now it's time to get to some real talk. And if you don't like this type of stream, cool. Go ahead and click out of this motherfucker. Because unlike Tony Khan, we have an abundance mindset.
That's right.
Ain't finna be none of that one-nighted shit here. Maria said Tony is getting played for a fool. And it's so obvious.
Mm-hmm.
Backstage, creatively.
Business-wise.
It's so obvious. The only person that doesn't see it is him.
Mm-hmm. You would think his dad would step in at this point.
It's a joke, y'all. Hold on, let me see something. Damn, I think I really damaged this water bottle. Okay. Yeah, my fault, y'all. This motherfucking water bottle, I'd have had it for so long, I finally dropped it today. So now it's a little weebly wobbly. It is what it is, though.
Catherine says she thinks that Will was the one who leaked the Brit MJF stuff.
I do, too. Warner, let's play this game, man. Since everybody want to act like we don't break shit first, I'm gonna go back in time and say exactly what I said the moment I heard about this hiring. I'm going to repeat exactly what the fuck I said the moment I heard about this hiring. I said this is gonna be a call coming from inside the house now.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know what the call coming from inside the house horror movie moment is? I knew the moment I saw Will Washington was going to be Tony Khan's right-hand guy and creative director, whatever the fuck his fake-ass title is. The moment I saw that, I said, oh, the call is finna come from inside the house now. All of the negative press, all of the weirdo shit that comes out, it's going to come from inside the house now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only going to be fed to Fightful.
Yep.
What has happened? all you and I don't know if y'all could look. I'm gonna talk to y'all because I don't want to assume and I don't want to judge. Black people, we can feel when something is off with a motherfucker. You feel me? So I don't know if any of y'all got that same ability, but when we just get around people with weird energy, we can just feel it. One day I watched an episode of his show. This was like right before he got hired. And I was just like, I don't trust this motherfucker. His facial expressions, his tonality of his voice, his snarkiness. It was just something about him I just didn't fucking trust from the moment I saw him. Even the faces he makes in pictures. That snarky nose up, eyebrow lifted pose that he does. Go look. Just, it was something about him that from the moment I saw him, I was like, I don't trust this motherfucker. So what surprises y'all and what y'all share to us and go, oh, did you see this? I already knew, homie. Already knew. I was 10 steps ahead of you motherfuckers. And I'm so tired of being 10 steps ahead of y'all, I don't know what the fuck to do. Y'all be sending me shit that I'm like, motherfucker, I said that months ago. Please stop sending me shit that y'all heard me say on the podcast 3 months ago. Please. Y'all memory ain't that damn short.
Gotcha, bitch.
I know some of y'all over the age of 40, but y'all memory ain't that damn short, homie. God damn. Look, did you see what so-and-so said? Yeah, we said it. Yeah, he Swerve's cousin. That ain't how he got that job, though. Are y'all ready? I'm going to talk real slow when I say this. I'm not trying to insult y'all intelligence. I want y'all to hear it, and I want it to stick in y'all head so y'all don't come back to us 4 months later with it. Stay with me. Okay? He got hired because he kisses ass and Sean Ross Sapp put in the word for him with Tony Khan. Swerve just finished the job. Swerve didn't put in the phone call. Sean Ross Sapp put in the phone call and said, here's a guy that you should hire. Because Will Washington was leaving Fightful and he needed money. It's no difference than when a job calls for a reference. Don't come back to me 3 months later when that story comes out and be like, did you see the story about how Will Washington was hired? Please. He was leaving Fightful and people put in phone calls for him. Nothing more, nothing less. That's the only time in your life you will ever see a black man get treated like a white boy and get a position they don't deserve in a company. Sheesh. Well done said Tony Khan needs to get the right people around him. Stop bringing in people you can't trust. Werner.
That part is that he trusts those people. That's the problem.
Werner, that's exactly what I was finna say, and I wasn't trying to yell. Thank you for saying it. The problem is he's not hiring people he doesn't trust because he actually trusts these people. He thinks they're good people, and they're fucking not.
Yeah, he's not vetting really well.
Because he's a simp. That dude has to be the richest simp I've ever seen in my life. And if this means I never get into another media scrum, nothing like that, fine. I'd rather die on my integrity.
Yeah.
Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Hit the Cash App, hit the Streamlabs link. Show the necessary love to the stream, man. Man, I'm just so fed up, guys. I'm sorry. Again, this is one of those streams. And I have no shame about it. We could have one of these streams per month. Elmer said, friendship don't mix with business. No, it never has and it never will. But Tony Khan wants to be everybody's fucking friend. And the same people he calls friends are the same ones running his fucking promotion down in the media. Dog, hire a fucking private investigator.
Mm-hmm. Not
Have
that
somebody
hard.
backstage that's listening in on what people are saying about you, bro. You got the money.
Disguise him as security.
Because if I done told you the shit that I done heard about you from people that work from you, motherfucker, you go on a firing spree.
Probably cry first.
I've had some of your own wrestlers and backstage people and one security person tell me shit about you. Unprovoked. Well, make them say it, prove it. They gonna repeat it. If I ask them to repeat it, you think they're gonna repeat it? That seemed like some shit Tony would do. Well, provide me proof that they said it in writing. So they gonna type the shit out of what they said to me just on a whim.
Mm-hmm.
Think about how dumb you fucking sound. That's like a murderer busting in your house going, okay, I'm coming to murder you now. Guys, it's time for us to hold one special accountable. I don't even want to give the little diatribe. I'm so fed up with everything going on in wrestling right now. Y'all could go ahead and drop that shit in there, man. Drop it in the comment section what we doing next, man. Y'all already know. I just said it. Go ahead, Warner.
This is from Twitter. Context tweet. Tony tweeted, the flight cancellations due to the hurricane that is coming through North Carolina. To which, I'm going to butcher this. Sarit Mohanty?
Good try.
Yeah, said, and I quote, Tony will wake up and scratch his ... And while shitting, put on what random dream matches he will put tonight. He will announce one dream match for Suzuki, one for Ishii, another for a no-name rented luchador from Mexico. That's it. 3 5-star rated matches from Dave and a cage match rating of 10 out of 10. And that's all that matters. No need for ratings improvement or anything, so TK books for himself. Thank God for at WWE, at Triple H, at Shawn Michaels. Let's all wait for the illogical nonsense, garbage replies from AEW supermarks, neckbeards, and elitists.
Dumbass! I'm a little bit calmer now, guys. NXT sucks. Fundamentally, creatively, and talent-wise, NXT is trash. It's like watching Saved by the Bell with 2024 production values. It's terrible. And the talents that are good down there, they're kind of like, I don't want to say they're background characters, but when, think about the Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen dynamic, where Scottie Pippen was a great all-around player. He was. But who was the only person that was ever talked about on those Bulls teams? Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Because Jordan was the greatest basketball player of all time, obviously, but there's no Jordan in NXT. That's the difference. So all of the Scottie Pippins that are in NXT right now are playing Scottie Pippen to people who don't even deserve to be called Jordans. That's the problem. Javon Evans is not a fucking Jordan. Ethan Page is not a fucking Jordan. Joe Hendry is not a fucking Jordan. He's not even a Luke Longley. But people like Maddie Rankowski, Roxanne Perez, you know what I'm saying? The people with actual talent have to be beholden to these people. Maddie Rankowski is an amazing promo. She does amazing character work, and I know she could go in that ring. But here she is in another dumbass, stupid, fucking chase you like faction. She's a side character. She's playing Pippin to someone who's not even a Jordan. Yeah, and that name they gave her is fucking awful. I told her that myself. That name they gave her is fucking awful. Sound like a character from Ready to Rumble. But all of the people that are actually Pippins, that are all-round players that could really put some eyes on the product, they don't market them. As sexy as she is, Lola Vice ain't no fucking Jordan, bro. She ain't no Pippin either. Does she have Pippin potential? Sure. But as it stands in 2024, Lola Vice ain't no Jordan or no fucking Pippin. Wes Lee is not a Pippin or Jordan. Dog, I could tune in. Man, oh my God, we about to cook tonight. Tonight is one of those nights. Tonight is one of those motherfucking nights, boy. Why the fuck would I consider Wes Lee a Jordan or a Pippin when I could literally tune into fucking AEW and see Kyle Fletcher do what Wes Lee does, but 30 times better?
Yeah.
See, that's the way wrestling fans don't look at shit, because they're so stuck on one fucking product. NXT is mediocre as fuck, homie. NXT is mediocre as fuck. They don't cast people in the right roles. The creative is garbage. The backstage segments are like fucking Saved by the Damn Bell. The gimmicks are trash. Everybody, for the most part, is greener than fucking grass. Trick Williams is falling off the face of the earth like we fucking predicted. And I mean, come on, William Regal's son is a fucking dud.
And they throw him at TNA left and right.
Hologram shits on that Axiom dude, whatever the fuck his name is, with that stupid ass Power Rangers Dino Thunder mask he wears. Every time I see the flyers for it, I'm like, this shit looks trash. Kalani Jordan is the epitome of fucking average. There's no star quality, no star power, no nothing about her. I could go on and on. I could run that whole roster down. Sol Ruka is a Pippin, but look at how they cast her. Look at how they cast her. Sol Ruka can actually go. The crowd actually likes her. But they make her play side character to people that are less talented than her. That's why I can't watch that shit. It's garbage. Said Wes Lee is not even a BJ Armstrong. And TNA, oh my God. Oh my God. They're not even buying KY Jelly at Walmart for you motherfuckers no more.
No.
I've never seen a promotion take it up the butt quite like y'all with this partnership. They got y'all own wrestlers and y'all own stars acting like they under WWE contracts at this point.
Especially Joe Hendry.
You want me to fuck you up? I see Jordan Grace tweet about WWE more than I see a tweet about damn TNA.
That's a fact.
It's a joke. Maria, I know, but Maria, right or wrong, did we or did we not come on here and tell y'all Trick Williams is a one-trick pony? And the one trick ain't even something he does in the ring or on the mic. It's a chant. Did we not tell y'all that?
That he will never overcome.
He looks like $1 million, but he can't wrestle worth a shit. Anytime and what did I say? Anytime he has to do a move that's intermediate, like week 3 of wrestling training, maybe week 4, he looks uncomfortable. Look at him anytime he has to do an intermediate move. He looks uncomfortable. You can see it in his face, him questioning himself. We get on here and we tell y'all the truth. I'm going to put it again since y'all playing. Did you want to talk anything about NXT before I do my drone accountability?
NXT is trash and it should not be watched. Even with TNA and their random people that show up there, which is few and far between now. I guess that partnership is dying. Don't watch. It's not good. You're just going to want to pull your eyes out.
And wait. Actually, I do got one last thing before I do my drone accountability. I saw a list that some drone put ranking NXT Heatwave this year up there with some of the best pay-per-views of the year. And I said, if you don't fucking stop. NXT has something that taps average, and that's what y'all do?
Well, the bar is very low for WWE fans.
Like at best, guys, at fucking best, it was aight. At best, it was fucking aight. The delusion is real, bro.
Mm-hmm. And it's not going to go away anytime soon.
Mo Dunn said TNA is done. You send your top talent to their shows, and they send you Izzy Dame and Tatum Paxley.
Yep.
And William Regal's damaged goods fucking son that he double-crossed AEW for.
Yep.
No, Marie, I want you to admit we was right about Trick Williams. I want all of y'all to admit we was right. Because some of y'all were defending him. Whether you want to admit it or not. Some of y'all were defending him. Own up to your shit, man. We do. Own up to your shit. Few of y'all were saying he's going to be a superstar. And I said, where? The motherfucker looked like he just graduated wrestling school.
The second day of wrestling school?
No, I'm talking about basic. Shit. All right, man. It's time for me to hold one special. Dumbass! Accountable. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I'm sorry, y'all. The doozy train don't stop. Even for fed up streams, the doozy train does not stop for nothing whatsoever, and it ain't gonna stop right now. We gonna keep this motherfucker rolling through the country as we go. Context tweet. Swerve Strickland said, loading up for 2025, shit is about to go crazy. To which screen name Jacob Fatu, my GOAT,
Oh, Jesus.
had this to say. Let me take a deep breath. To which screen name Jacob Fatu, my GOAT, had this to say. Werner, I'm trying not to reach for the button to cut the stream off. I'm not joking.
You want me to read it?
He said, no, I got it. He said, Odyssey Jones is a bigger star than Swerve right now.
Oh, my God.
If this was year one Covalent TV and we didn't want to let our viewers down and all that good stuff, y'all, I would have pressed this end stream button right here. I would have pressed this end stream button. I'm not going to lie. Tonight is one of them nights, y'all. I don't have it mentally because you gotta see this shit all week.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all don't know the suffering we go through. We got to see this shit all week long. It's usually at its worst before a pay-per-view. It's like it skipped a week this time around. Normally, we have a fed up stream. Pay attention, y'all. If y'all paying attention, pay attention next time. Normally, our fed up streams are the weeks of pay-per-views. Typically. It was like it just skipped a week. Like they just waited and just loaded up the clip for after SummerSlam. Because this week so far, I've been seeing some of the worst shit that I could see. Who in their right mind actually believes Odyssey Jones is a bigger star than Swerve Strickland? And Werner, this is why I'm always so hesitant to give WWE credit for anything. Because who did I give credit on Monday's show?
The Wyatt Six.
No, Odyssey Jones. That's
Oh,
who
yeah,
we're,
for
that's
that
who we're
slam.
talking about.
Yeah.
This is why I'm so hesitant to give credit to WWE. Because the moment you do, people run out there and say shit like this. They make you instantly regret it. That WWE cult makes you instantly fucking regret it. You'll say, oh, I thought this was good on Raw tonight. And they'll run to Twitter and just tweet the most outlandish, dumbest shit that they could do. Matthew Shelton, I can't believe I'm saying this. Fair walkers are becoming a dying breed now.
Mm-hmm.
They're just converting to droneism now. Even fair walkers are starting to disappear. They're all converting to just droneism. All of them. They're just converting to droneism. They're going full drone now. They're not even pretending to be unbiased anymore. They're not. I don't give a fuck about what views they got. I don't care. I don't care. See, they have to tout that stuff because WWE is insecure. Biggest wrestling company in the world, most insecure.
Facts.
Werner, they even book like it.
Yeah.
They even, they even move on social media like it. When everybody was posting that botched low blow from Tonga Loa, they were copyright striking people.
Yep.
This is an insecure company, y'all. People were getting fucking DMCA strikes on Twitter, copyright strikes on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
copyright strikes on Facebook, copyright strikes on Instagram. I should have just said Meta. Fuck it. That's how insecure this company is about their product. They know it sucks. I don't know how many times I've said that on stream. They know it sucks. They know it does. So they try to keep it within a bubble. Because guess what? If that clip goes viral, now there's a whole bunch of people on the outside of that bubble going, why the fuck do people watch it? And that is the last thing they want. Because that clip was going viral. I think when I posted it on Instagram, it had like 300,000 views before it got hit. And I was like, oh, and shouts out to Meta. Because when somebody hits you with a strike on Meta, they show you who do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not like fucking YouTube, where your whole channel can come down because some fucking Roman Reigns Indian prick likes them. You don't talk about my ramen noodle rain. You don't talk about my ramen noodle rain. I strike your channel, even though it's not my video. They got motherfuckers so shook. Warner even asked me, isn't that the thing that got us a strike the last time?
Yeah.
They can copyright strike your shit. Your shit. And guess what? They'll send through 3 of them things real swift so you can't contest them. Because guess what? YouTube don't really get back to you for real once your channel come down. They don't really get back to you. You know how many famous YouTubers have lost channels and had to start from scratch? I didn't realize that until like fucking I watched some of my favorite YouTubers and they were like, this is my 3rd channel. I said, whoa. Yeah. Some little dirty fucking bush meat eating motherfucker in India can copyright strike your shit. Just because you have an opinion that they don't fucking like. You use picture of ramen noodle rain, that's copyright some way, somehow through my copyright company. What? And YouTube just goes along with it. So at least Meta will be like, look, CMLL hit this video. New Japan hit this video. And New Japan is real quick about that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
WWE hit your video. That bitch got to 300,000 views. All of a sudden I see, oh, this post has been removed in some countries. When they say some countries, they practically they mean all of them. Because you go to click on it and it'd be pretty much every country in the fucking world.
Except for the countries you've never even heard of before.
Right. Right. That's how insecure that company is, bro. If you want proof. So I don't give a fuck about their views. Fuck their views. Fuck their little shitty fucking backstage content. Fuck them. And any chance I get to use their content without getting hit by copyright strike, I'm going to do it because fuck them. That's why. Pay me. How about that? Straight up. All right, it's time to light the fuse. Bring the boom.
Dynamite.
Let's get it. Okay, a little puberty there. It's okay, though.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
All right, it happens. It happens. All right. Show kicks off with Kyle Fletcher going against MJF or MJF, if you shall. And if Kyle Fletcher wins, he earns a shot at MJF's AEW American Championship. And we see Will Ospreay watching backstage during entrances, and MJF immediately bails to the floor, and I said, oh, my God, this is going to be a typical MJF match, isn't it?
Yep.
Like, literally the moment he did that. Guys, I say the MJF match formula all the time, and that's exactly what he did here. I think he did a little bit more wrestling than he normally does with his match formula, but you want to know who really came out of this looking great? Kyle Fletcher.
Yeah.
I won't say this was a star-making performance, but if I'm Tony Khan, I'm looking at him and I'm going, you might have some preliminary main event potential going on here. You might have some main event potential going on here. Just the way he was moving in the ring, the way he was selling, his in-ring psychology, it was very vet-like. And devil's advocate, gotta give credit where credit is due. It seemed like MJF was feeding into getting Kyle Fletcher over moveset wise, which I did like. You got to give credit where credit is due. But Kyle Fletcher looked great in this. I thought he had a presence in that ring tonight, which most young wrestlers have a hard time developing. It took a long time for Sky Booty. It took a long time for Nick Wayne. It took a long time for a lot of people, a lot of your favorite wrestlers. It took a long time. And it feels like Kyle Fletcher just kind of had that main eventer aura about him tonight. God, I hate that WWE fans ruined that fucking word. I hate it. But I thought it was good. I thought it was a mini cheat code of a fucking match. I would drop controller emojis for this one. I thought it was a mini cheat code of a match. At first, it started off looking like it was going to be the typical MJF match formula, but it ended up developing into a decent match. But MJF ended up winning by pinfall with the brain buster. Post-match, Will Ospreay finds himself barricaded in his room but shoves his way through the door. MJF hits referee Paul Turner in the face with the title belt, and he hits Kyle Fletcher with the Dynamite Diamond ring, and he starts mounting him with punches, and he busted Kyle Fletcher's forehead open, tearing at the wound as he tells Ospreay the blood is on his hands. And he says he's now going to do what Will didn't have the balls to do and draws Kyle up for the Tiger Driver 91. But Will Ospreay makes it to the ring just in time. He calls the ringside doctor over as he cradles his bloodied friend close to his chest. And the doc comes over, but Fletcher is slow to respond. Kyle eventually sits up, and Don Callis berates him for not using the screwdriver and Will for not being there, and we cut away. Give your thoughts.
I thought this was a fantastic way to start the show. This was a great match to start the show. But I was with you at the beginning of, oh, God, this is another MJF match. But he turned it around, surprisingly. I want to like Kyle Fletcher. I was watching this match. Like, I really, like, he's solid in the ring. He had a great promo on Collision. I don't know. I don't know if it's because he's just too lanky as 6'6", and he's just not, bulked up enough. But this was a phenomenal match, and I'm not going to take any away from those two.
Cool. All right, next up, we got Mariah May going against Viva Van, which Mariah May won by pinfall with Storm Zero. I would like to see Viva Van get an AEW contract if she hasn't already, and I want to see her get a push of some kind, because Viva Van is one of those women that if you give her the ball, she's going to run with it.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen her work enough to know Viva Van has potential. Tony Khan, don't let this be another situation where Viva Van has one show out match like Stephanie Vacour did at Forbidden Door, and she goes to WWE because you didn't see the value in backing up the Brinks truck for her. Because I honestly think if you would have backed up the Brinks truck for Stephanie Vacour and, gave her kind of the same liberties you gave Mercedes, I'm sure she would have signed.
Mm-hmm.
To me, that Forbidden Door match, I wouldn't have let her leave the arena without a deal. I wouldn't have let her leave the arena without. You let her walk out of that arena that night without a deal, and that was the dumbest shit you could have did.
Tax plus tax.
I don't know what you were thinking. Don't let Viva, don't let Viva Van have a match like that. One of these days, because one of these days you're going to book her. It's going to probably be Forbidden Door or something, because I know she does work with New Japan.
Mm-hmm.
You going to book her for a Forbidden Door or something, and that same thing going to happen again. She going to have a match that's going to tear the house down with some woman, and you going to let her leave the arena, and she going to end up in NXT. Sign her now, give her a proper fucking push, and let her go. She's sexy as all fucking hell. She could go in the ring. Dog, the fact that I even heard that you had to kind of be convinced on Mariah May lets me know your finger isn't on the pulse.
Yeah.
I heard Bryan Danielson had to kind of convince you of her. That's sad, bro. Bryan Danielson had to talk you into signing Mariah fucking May? Are you blind? I wish Bryan Danielson would have been in your ear during Forbidden Door.
Yeah.
Because maybe Stephanie Vacour will be signed there right now. No, I got to keep the Alamed and all these other people around and happy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking get it. You know, I'm
Fucking
gonna
Britt Baker too.
I'm gonna start going faster. The comment section is dry. Y'all are dead right now.
Let's fly.
Yeah, let's start flying. Y'all playing with us, bro. This shit is dry as fuck. I love when AEW has a good show and our comment section does this. It's low key trash for real. All right. But Mariah May looked good. I thought she had a good fucking match. I thought she went out there and performed to the best of her ability. Her missile drop kick is insane. Insane. Mm-hmm. God damn, she puts a lot on that. But post-match, Toni and Mariah May would get into a brawl, and it was a pull-apart brawl. I really fucking thought it was cool. I like the Die Mariah Die on the back of the poster board. That was a good touch. That needs to be a t-shirt. Don't overdo it. Don't make it something it doesn't need to be. Just put that on a t-shirt and let it sell. Toni. Don't WWEize the fucking shirt. Just make the shirt. That's free money. Okay? Next up, we cut to Jack Perry watching Blood and Guts footage and a voiceover saying everything in life has a price. The question is how much you are willing to pay. And literally right as it says that, a fucking Taco Bell value meal deal. I thought that was a part of it. Am I tripping?
I was like 2 seconds away, like hitting send, like, are you getting a Taco Bell commercial? And then it cut right back on. I'm like, what the hell?
I thought that was a part of it. I was about to say, oh shit, Taco Bell AEW partnership.
There we go.
I was excited. I was actually kind of excited. I'm like, look at AEW getting Taco Bell partnerships.
Swerve Strickland Crunchwrap coming soon.
That was I thought that was funny as shit. I'm not gonna lie. The timing of that couldn't have been any funnier. The timing and the words that Jack Perry was saying couldn't have lined up any funnier than that.
Mm-hmm.
That was so fucking funny. But we cut back to the video after a few seconds to see him smashing the TVs. A scapegoat image popping up as we go to break. Back for commercial, Darby Allin cuts a promo and says he didn't set Jack Perry on fire to make sure he didn't have an excuse to miss Wembley. Okay. Titty Sucker lost to Shibata Bread by submission with a cross arm bar. I do not care. Hook made his return. I do not care. Orange Dweeb is interviewed backstage. He says he is still fighting even with his teammates stranded because he knows a couple local boys who are actually looking for a fight. The moment he said that, I said, okay, we know who this is.
Yep.
Renee Paquette tells him to let her know if he needs anything, and he asks if she wants to wrestle for him, but she does not. Why is he getting TV time? Why is Orange
Because that's
Cassidy,
Tony's favorite.
I don't give a shit. Orange Cassidy is so fucking mediocre. Why is he getting TV time? All Elite Wrestling. It's not going to hit Tony Khan. You know what? I'm going to save what I'm finna say. I'm going to save it. Let's keep fucking going. Oh, and I saw a whole bunch of people sucking Bryan Keith's dick about this match. The match wasn't all that.
No.
All right, back for commercial. Renee Paquette interviews Hangman Adam Page. He says there's a man who wants to take everything from him and leave him with only the ashes of his pride, but a dozen other dumbasses have gotten in his way. And justice delayed is justice denied, but he will have what he wants. Cool. We get a sit-down Jim Ross interview with Swerve Strickland. He basically talked about what's going to happen when Bryan Danielson's body gives out, and Swerve is the reason why that happens. And not only when he beats him, when he beats him, will he win, but his legacy will also, Bryan Danielson's legacy will also belong to him. I thought this was a good promo, and I thought that it helped progress what was going on. The only thing that made me sad about this, y'all, Jim Ross looks so bad right now, y'all.
Yeah. I'm wondering if he's having a Bell's palsy attack.
Jim Ross looks so bad right now, y'all. I don't like seeing Jim Ross in that condition. He just looks bad. Straight up. It sucks. Okay. Orange Cassidy makes his entrance to absolutely no pop whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
Let me calm down. Tony Khan, sir. All of your favorites are not getting pops anymore. It's over. Okay? It's all right to let go sometimes, bro. It is. They will never reach the overness they had before you opened your checkbook and got better talent, bro. They'll never reach that pinnacle of overness ever again, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Let it go. And I think that overness that they did have during that time was only attributed to the fact that you just shoved them down the fans' throats so much they had no choice but to cheer them. Like John Cena. It's okay to let go, dog. It's okay. It's over. Not they're over. No, it's over. FTR got a pop when they came out. Even the Beast Mortos, Roger Strong, whoosh, got a pop.
It's fucking Rush.
It hasn't and it never will be.
It always is and it always will be.
No, it won't.
Yes.
Okay, well, play the footage back and let me know what they called him.
Fucking Rush.
Oh, no, I don't think that's what they called him. But, okay. All right, whatever drugs you take, that's your business. But everybody else,
sir.
Everybody else, well, your Xanax is wearing off, sir. Every fucking body that is beyond Orange Cassidy and all the people you love, Tony, are getting cheered. Your crowd is telling you what they want. Don't go all Vince McMahon on them and tell them, fuck you, I'm going to tell you what you going to want. Because that's what you're doing. Every time we are subjected to seeing Orange Cassidy on our television, that's what you're doing. You're saying to your fan base, I don't care what you want. And you know what's sad about this? You're doing the same thing that Vince would do.
Yeah.
You're hiding the flaws of your favorites not being as good as you thought that they were. Because I've noticed you've been tossing Orange Cassidy in a lot of 6-man tags recently. And I've noticed the 6-man tags you've been throwing him in, you've been having him at a bare minimum. So deep down inside, people are ready to move past Orange Cassidy. But you're too insecure about him being your favorite that you won't fully move on from him. Because Roderick Strong killed it in this match. Beast Mortos is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
Roosh did a good job. He needs to slow the fuck down though.
Yeah.
Now it's getting to a point where somebody's gonna shoot back on him. Somebody's gonna eventually shoot back. He needs to stop. Like, dog, The aggressive thing is cool from time to time, but dude, you doing that shit every match and working that stiff every match, somebody gonna punch you in the fucking face, bro.
Leave that to pay-per-views.
Straight up. Somebody gonna eventually knock him in the fucking jaw. Somebody gonna knock him out on TV. Mark my words. Somebody is gonna knock Roosh out on fucking TV. He needs to slow the fuck down. You can still work aggressively and not work stiff. Slow the fuck down, homie. Because I know if I was wrestling you, we gonna fight. I'm gonna see you after the match is over. We gonna see each other backstage, homie. Slow the fuck down. Because I could tell it was a moment with Dax Harwood where he was like, all right. I could see it in his face like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
And it seemed like he know who to try that with, too. Because he didn't do that to Cash Wheeler. But you saw a look on Dax Harwood's face at a point in this match. He like, motherfucker, you got one more. That's why when he went for that basement drop kick, he kicked him in the shoulder. Go back and look. Go back and look. Because he knew he hit him with a stiff one before that. And he like, oh, I don't want to piss him off. Let me go ahead and drop this basement drop kick on his shoulder so he don't get up and beat my ass. But I thought literally everybody but Orange Cassidy did a great job in this fucking match. FTR won by pinfall with Shatter Machine on Roosh. And post-match, this was so fucking confusing. I was so confused by this. The Acclaimed come down to jaw at FTR.
Mm-hmm.
The Acclaimed's mics weren't working. I don't know if that was a shoot or if that was a work. If it wasn't a shoot, why did they do that? Was that an attempt to try to get some babyface steam on the Acclaimed? Because if so, it failed miserably. Because for the first time, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Normally because the Acclaimed have a theme song that's conducive to a pop. As soon as you hear that, it make you want to react because it's like, oh, horn.
Mm-hmm.
That's your brain subconsciously tells you to react to stuff like that. For the first time, I heard that that happens right before they song hits. Before it hits that do. When I heard, you heard that, and when I tell y'all the crowd didn't make a fucking sound. Even the human brain's natural reaction to react to a horn that makes that sound didn't fire off. That neuron didn't fire off. That tells you that apathy has set in with the Acclaimed. Apathy has set in. It made everything awkward because I was like, why? What's happening here? Why are the Acclaimed so mad? I was so confused. Was anyone else confused?
I don't understand. Definitely there was a audio issue, and that's on Michael Mansouri, Tony, all of the above. I don't know. And why are we jawing off? Is there a story behind this that they're jawing off at each other? I mean, are we going to get a match out of this on Collision or next week? Because that's something nobody wants to see.
Dog, the biggest mistake that Tony can make with the Acclaimed at this point, because it seems like this is the direction he's going, he's going to put those tag belts back on him.
Yeah, I know, and no one's going to want that.
Is anybody else sniffing that same weed? It really feels like Tony is trying to slow burn them back to winning the tag titles. It's not going to work, man. Give it up. Let Anthony Bowens do his fucking thing, dude. Release Max Caster.
Yeah.
He's fucking useless. If he hasn't developed 5 years, he's not going to develop, bro. And another reason why he's not going to develop is because you've never put him in a position to where he has to. Complacency has set in with him. He knows he can say whatever he wants online and wrestle shitty matches because you're not going to fire him.
No matter how much he tries to push.
He's practically begging to be fired at this point. Look at his Twitter. He's begging to be fired. The shit he tweets, I'm like, oh, you want to get fired. Tony won't fire him. Britt, same thing. They're begging to be fired. Moving on. Dax Harwood says they respect what they've done for AEW. What have they done?
Nothing.
What needle has the Elaine moved for AEW? Oh, God damn it, God damn it, God damn it. He said, but this goes beyond AEW. He gives up on the thread and says he's not eloquent and just wants to fight in a brawl. Patriarchy cut a promo on Christian Cage, sets up terms for a trios championship match at All In, and we go to break. Next up, we got Clear Carter and Jasmine Howe. I don't know. Going against Camille in a handicap match. Obviously, Camille squashes them, and she looks fucking like a beast doing it.
Yep.
She won by pinfall with a dominator and a double pin. Post-match, Mercedes Moné tells us to say hello to the Brick House Camille and does Britt Baker's finger-pointing thing for CEO before telling everyone not to waste their breath because she's not here tonight because her besties, the Young Bucks, suspended her until Wembley. She says, Britt, why not incorporate the hot story right now into the storyline?
Yeah, seriously.
Are you so worried about what drones are going to say that you don't want to incorporate real life in the storylines, Tony Khan? You that worried, you that pressed about what drones might say? Moving on. Tony
Giovanni
gets on the mic and says he's just been informed by Christopher Daniels that Tony Khan overruled the Elite and lifted Britt's suspension, and she's standing by via satellite.
Oh, God.
And Britt Baker gets to cut another Karen-esque I can say whatever I want promo.
Because I'm still going to bat my eyes and go, Tony.
She literally says Mercedes can get a bodyguard and get her suspended, but she can't run. And when she makes a commitment, she sees it through the end. Unlike Mercedes Moné, who takes her ball and goes home the second she runs into any kind of roadblock. AEW is just a current flair for her, and this all ends at All In. Why does Britt Baker still have freedom on the fucking microphone? Why does Britt Baker still have full autonomy on the microphone? That is literally what has gotten her in trouble backstage. Why is she allowed to say whatever the flippin' fuck that this ugly, chiseled jaw, Karen-ass bitch want to say? Explain. This is why she is causing issues backstage, because she is allowed to say whatever the fuck she wants, typically without consequence. This is the first time we've heard of Britt Baker facing any consequences since she's been in the promotion. Man, I feel the wind knocked out of my sails. Anything else you want to talk about with this, man?
Oh, God. The fact that they had to have her on via sat, just, it was a gut punch to the show. And you could tell.
What's a weird suspicion, and what do you mean, what did she say wrong? Britt is one of, 3 people in AEW that literally gets to get on the mic and say whatever, but no one else gets to say anything back?
Right.
That's what's wrong. The comment about Mercedes Moné taking her ball and always going home at the sign of a first roadblock, do you think anybody else would get to say that to her in a promo? Be for real. Do you think anyone else will get the chance to say that to her in a promo? For the rest of Mercedes Moné's AEW career, do you think anyone will use that line? Yes or no? And that'll answer your question.
Well, not only that, Britt Baker has no respect for anyone in that locker room.
I ain't trying to be an asshole, but don't steal my fucking talking point. I'm the one that told everybody that she doesn't care about the locker room. She is all about Britt. Britt is all about Britt. And I've talked to people that can confirm that Britt is all about fucking Britt. Jesus Christ. I'm sorry, y'all. This is one of those streams that, man, I wish we had more viewers so this message could get out there quicker. But instead, people are sitting on their hands not sharing the fucking stream. Mo Dunn said her ego can't handle that she is at the face of the women's division, so she has to start drama. Oh, God, Maria. Not tonight. Please don't do the bad face shit tonight. Not tonight. Please, not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not during this type of stream. Not tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. You said there's no gag order on AEW. Are you serious? Oh, my God. Then why in every promo battle that someone has with Britt, they're not allowed to go as low as she is allowed to go? Find me a promo battle where someone has actually called Britt Baker out for being a subpar wrestler. Find me a promo battle with Britt Baker where someone has called Britt Baker out for sitting on Tony Khan's lap, and that's the only reason why she's still here. Find me the promo battle. Find me the promo battle where someone has been able to punch Britt Baker below the belt. Find it. Find it. Find it. You fucking won't. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Man, some people are in denial about that ugly Karen ass bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Some people, y'all are just in denial about that girl. Some of y'all are really in denial about that talentless hoe. You know, if y'all knew how many people, man, if I wanted to go full dirt sheet right now and tell you what I've been told, if y'all knew how many people that woman held down, if y'all knew how many women have left because of her, y'all wouldn't be defending her. Give it a fucking rest. Give it a fucking rest. Mo does say the Thunder would have said what Britt said about her, she would still be suspended. No, she'd be fired. No, she'd be fired. Don't nobody get to punch below the belt with no fucking Britt Baker. And her promos ain't even with her being allowed to hit below the belt, her promos still ain't good. She's still subpar. Fuck whatever Britt Baker said. I don't care.
Yeah.
Ricky the Dragon Steamboat comes out for commentary for the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, which is Bryan Danielson versus Jeff Jarrett. Werner can hate Jeff Jarrett all the fuck he wants. Maybe this is probably the last little bit of TV time he gets for, leading up to All In.
Son, where'd you
but
find
this match was phenomenal. It was a cheat code. I love Bryan Danielson's aggression in this match. Bryan Danielson literally just showed the aggression that I was talking about earlier, where you can work aggressive and not hurt your fucking opponent.
Yep.
He showed that. The only thing that was stiff in this match was an accident, and that was when Bryan Danielson went for that suplex on that trash can and the trash can moved. I know that hurt. Oh, especially at Jeff Jarrett's age. I know that hurt. Woo.
But you can't control that.
Yeah, I know that hurt. Damn, I know that hurt. I know Jeff Jarrett is going to definitely have the ice on his back for the next week. That hurts. Hitting your fucking tailbone on just solid concrete hurts. But I thought this match was phenomenal. It felt like it was a sense of urgency, like Bryan Danielson is trying to prove himself leading to this match. Bryan Danielson has always had a gift. he has always had the gift of his storytelling is done through his wrestling. Not many people have that gift of where Bryan Danielson really doesn't have to cut a promo. He will get in that ring and tell his story.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what he did with Jeff Jarrett tonight. And I think Jeff Jarrett played the role pretty well. I think Jeff Jarrett played the role of grizzled old vet that ain't going out like that pretty well. It was a competitive match where Bryan Danielson was like, motherfucker, I want this badder than you know. And I'm willing to hurt you very bad. And he ended up winning with the Busaiku knee with Jeff Jarrett holding the chair. It was chair assisted Busaiku knee. I don't know why I said it like that. And I thought this was a cheat code. This was phenomenal. I'm sorry, one last little jab at WWE for the night. They utilized the entire ringside area and arena.
Mm-hmm.
Not just the announce desk area, WWE. The post-match, both men, seconds come to the ring to check on them. Ricky Steamboat gets to the ring with Bryan, and Jeff Jarrett is bleeding from the ear, and Ricky checks on him too, helping him up. Danielson gives Jarrett a round of applause, and Steamboat lifts both men's arms at once. Jeff Jarrett shakes Bryan's hand and pulls him in for a hug. And out comes Prince Nana and Swerve Strickland, ladies and gentlemen. Prince Nana got announced first because we rock with Prince Nana here at Covalent.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, Swerve Strickland came out there and reiterated everything he said in the Jim Ross promo, for the most part, and that he wants a warm-up too. So next week on Dynamite, he wants to wrestle Wheeler Yuta. And guys, that was pretty much the show. I thought tonight's show wasn't the best AEW show from the past couple months. It wasn't the worst either. So I gave tonight's show a flat 7. It was a flat 7, in my opinion. The stories were definitely told on this show. And the wrestling, when it was wrestling, was fire. I thought it was a decent show overall. It could have been a little bit better in certain points, but yeah, it was what it was. Moment of the night, though, I'm going to go with something that's a little bit underrated. Swerve proving it on the mic. We know Swerve can do it in the ring. Swerve has really killed it on the mic for this entire title reign. And he deserves credit because that was one of the biggest knocks on him, was that he's an okay mic worker. He really leans on his charisma too much. That's oh shit. Maybe not done with the drones. Sorry, I feel like something crawling on me. Maybe not done with the drones for the night. I'm sorry, y'all. Maybe not done with WWE. That was the biggest knock from WWE drones on Swerve. He leans on his charisma too much. He's no big loss. Swerve has shown you that on that microphone, he got it too. And if his title reign has to end it all in, I think it's been a great one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just going to keep it a buck. But yeah, that's where I'm at. Go ahead.
I'm actually excited for this Wheeler Yuta match. I think it's going to surprise. I'm going to go 6.8. Still a solid show. I thought the wrestling, when there was wrestling, was great. Unfortunately, we had to have favorites on this show, and I will not have that. Moment of the night, I'm going to give it to the opener. I thought the opener was phenomenal.
Mm-hmm. This was not a mediocre Dynamite. No, this is exactly what drones claim that they want out of this product that they don't watch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, tell more stories. No, this was a story show. This was a story show. They leaned on stories tonight. And as you can see, most AEW fans prefer the wrestling. They prefer the stories to be told through the wrestling. It felt like Tony Khan kind of catered to the WWE cult tonight. Okay? So yeah, it wasn't mediocre though. It wasn't mediocre. Like I said, it wasn't the best Dynamite, but it wasn't the worst. It was right there in the middle somewhere. So, but that's your opinion. All right, Mo Dunn says 7.5 moment of the night, MJF and Fletcher. Let me see what we got. Mo said 40 minutes and 34 seconds of wrestling on Raw.
On a 3-hour show. My God.
Hour and 4 minutes and 32 seconds on Dynamite. I'm shocked it was over half. It did not feel like it.
Yeah, no, it didn't feel like it at all.
I'm shocked that was over half. It did not feel like it at all.
So shouts out to AEW for doing that.
Yeah, having a nice blend of stories and wrestling, I guess.
Yeah.
It really didn't feel like that. It felt like maybe 40 minutes of wrestling. Fernando gave it a 5. That's kind of low.
Yeah.
I think the lowest I would have went is probably what Werner gave. I probably would have went like at the lowest 6.8. That's kind of low. Mo says Swerve will be a multi-time AEW World Champ. Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Absolutely. Especially when they reignite the Hangman feud. Oh, absolutely.
Oh, God.
Absolutely. You going to see Hangman versus Swerve for that belt again. Abso-fucking-lutely. That's not even a question. No. It's just Swerve is probably getting ready to do this little thing called good business.
Yeah.
True. 2 Trill for Life says 7.9. That's teetering on too high for me.
Mm-hmm.
Matthew Sheldon said the night went fast for me. This Dynamite did fly.
Mm-hmm.
It was like I looked down and it was 7:10, and then I looked up and it was like 8:28, and I was like, whoa. I was like, shit, okay, fuck, all right.
But that's always what happens with AEW. It always feels like it's fast.
Yeah. All right, y'all. Salute to y'all for getting through a fed up show. Again, we have these every now and again. It's just us, have an event, get it out of our system, because if we don't, it'll be an even bigger blow up. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So clear the air. Only keep a priority checklist for people that are present. Meaning, don't let people guilt trip you into believing you're the problem as to why y'all ain't in touch no more or something like that. Those type of people. Those people that'll be like, oh, you don't call me no more. You don't text me no more. You don't anything me no more. I haven't talked to you all day. Oh my God. They got a phone too.
Mm-hmm.
They can reach out to you. They can call you. Don't let people guilt you into why they feel relationships are failing when they're the reason why a relationship is failing. A lot of people get caught up in that and they end up feeling like it's their fault. And they're like, damn, am I not reaching out enough? Don't let people manipulate you like that. If a person wants to call you or talk to you, they'll call you and talk to you. Only give priority checklists to people that actually fuck with you.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, out of sight, finish it for me.
Out of mind.
Just that simple. Don't keep energy on reserve for people that ain't keeping energy on reserve for you. That's the worst shit you can do. And that's what I want to clear the air on.
I'm ditto. Ditto. I can't top that.
Mulder said I have to vent the bullshit sometimes. Yeah, man. The beginning of this stream, I had to, bro. Because I swear, it was like the drones pushed it back a week. Like, I was ready for it SummerSlam week, and I was ready for it. I was like, you know what? I'm ready. I can handle it. I'm cool. And then when I noticed that they kind of sort of didn't go as hard as they normally do, I said, oh, no. I said, they finna delay this shit a week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And sure enough, that's what they did. Because what I've seen this week so far, oh, my fucking God. Oh, my God. They're unbearable. All right, y'all, it's time to get the fuck up out of here, though. So, therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his ass. So, signing off yet again is the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, or just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the beacon of hope worldwide, the messiah of semi-cute sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Dub.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Friday.